You know, we still have those. I do find myself comparing myself to other coaches, you know, look how wonderful or successful this one is, or this one, or look what they're doing, and maybe I should do, you know. But the difference is now I can recognize what's going on. I'm pretty good at telling that critic to be quiet. And I can kind of understand a lot more that this is really normal. This is just this is just what successful or any kind of, you know, person does when they're struggling with things that are uncomfortable or unknown. So and I think imposter syndrome, like, it shows up in so many of my clients. You know, pretty much all my clients are senior in their field. I coach a lot of partners and associates at law firms and, you know, directors within companies, and most of them, they might not call it imposter syndrome because they're not educated around, but exactly the same, you know, the same kind of inner critic that comes up, the lack of confidence, the wobbles of self-belief. Of course it does. It's, you know, it's not, it happens to all of us. And the trick is just, well, there isn't really a trick, but there's such power in recognizing that it's normal. Something wrong with you. But also just learning a few of those kind of quieter things that can, you know, quieten the voice, so you can just crack on with your day without being sort of taunted by it.
Yeah, it's so true. It's finding those almost those strategies to reframe in the minute, isn't it? You know, I remember having horrendous imposter syndrome all the time I was in corporate life, and